Hello everyone, this is Dr. Rahman Ali, University of Peshawar, Pakistan, and the co-author with me in this research is Dr. Masoud Khakzadi, Zayed University, UAE. Title of this research paper is Multicriteria Decision Making Using TOPSIS Method in Accurate Selection of Deserving Candidate. The objective of this research paper is that normally whenever NGOs and NPOs are selecting the deserving donors for charitable donation, they are using semi-automatic and manual method to find out the list of the deserving donors. But the selected donors either don't deserve, or if so, they are not the right candidate. Means the intensity level of the poverty of deservability is not considered. So we can summarize that the existing NGOs and NPOs methods used for finding the charitable, the deserving candidate for charity has three problems. They are using manual or semi-automatic methods for analyzing the deserving candidates data, and they are considering only a few criteria, but the case is not like that, because we cannot identify the deserving candidate only based on a few criteria. An exhaustive list is available. And the third and the most important one is that the poverty gap is ignored. Means that the uniform distribution of the charity is not done, but unfair distribution sometimes causes because of these issues, because a person who deserves less get more charity as compared to one who deserves more get less charity. So to solve this problem, this research work is proposed, and in which multi-criteria decision making using TOPSIS method is being proposed. And this method has four components. In the first component, criteria is selected. In the second, criteria is weighted, and then data is collected, and then finally ranking is done, which is evaluated by human expert. So the methodology goes in this way, that criteria selection, criteria weighting, data collection, and the ranking of those candidate for which data is being collected. So each step is associated with a number of challenges. In the first criteria selection, it is very difficult to identify the most optimum set of influential criteria. So what we can do, that we have used domain expert based literature survey method is being used, and then we know that the criteria is not equally contributing, but some are more important, which should be given some more weightage, like disability should be considered more deserving one as compared to the age. So how this weight can be assigned for this AHP relative criteria weighting method is being adopted over here. And for the data collection, we have used questionnaire and survey method, and for the ranking of the final list TOPSIS with constraint methods have been used. So in the criteria selection method, we have identified 16 unique criteria, which have been divided into four categories: personal profile, income profile, consumption and lifestyle, and poverty and household. These are given over here. And once the criteria are identified, then data collection and coding for those characteristic and criteria is performed. So for the coding purpose, a uniform scale of values 1 to 10 is used, which shows the intensity level of the value of each characteristic. For example, if someone has values 10 in disability, it means that he is extremely disabled and should be given more preference. So this coding is used, and the data is collected for 212 subjects of the district SWAT KPK Pakistan. Then the criteria is weighted. As we told, some criteria should be given more weightage. For example, person with physical disability and health condition and yearly income and widows, for example, should be given more preference as compared to age. So AHP method, which uses set SETI scale have been adopted, and these values have been computed. And then once the data is collected, weights are identified, then the TOPSIS method is used, whose algorithm is given over here in the steps 1 to 10, and the data is ranked. So how this whole idea is simulated and validated for this extensive experiment have been done. And for the experiment we have taken a scenario in which 212 deserving candidates have been identified, not deserving, but 212 candidates have been identified, and their data is collected for all those 16 criteria, and then Sana Excel plugin tool has been used in Windows environment to use the AHP, SETI scale, and TOPSIS method, and generate the ranks. So the rank for first 10 candidates have been shown over here, and the relative closeness score is identified using the TOPSIS method, and the ranks are identified. Here we can see that candidate number 10, who was at position number 10, was given highest rank as compared to the candidate number 7, whose rank is 9. And here a very small list is given to be validated by the human expert over the 16 criteria. So if we would consider an exhaustive list of 212 candidates, then it would be very difficult for human expert to validate this result. And the advantage of this method is that it saves time of the organization, it avoids manual headache of the analysis, and it provides the final list of appropriate donee. And here we can conclude our work as that a novel flexible framework has been proposed and validated, and unique 16 criteria are identified for deserving people identification, and for criteria weighting AHP method is used, and for the ranking TOPSIS is adopted, which will be extended in future in terms of the identification of number of criteria and any kind of correlation if exists between these criteria. So we are thankful to the Zayed University UAE who sponsored this project and funded it, and here is the selected bibliography for the reference purpose. And if you are interested to know more about this research and its subsequent research, you can keep on contact on these contact information. Okay, thank you.